What is up, everybody? It's Andrew with another episode of the Jaguar podcast, and I'll be doing a quick game preview of the Week 6 matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. So let's get into it. The Jags are 4.5-point favored in this game. They are fighting with the Colts as they are tied for first. So these two teams are going to be hungry. The Colts coming off a win against the Titans, and the Jags also coming off a big win against Buffalo. So this will be an exciting game to watch. Anthony Richardson will not be starting for the Colts as he has an injury. Gardner Minshew will be getting the start. And this will be a revenge game for Gardner Minshew, who used to play for the Jags and got traded away for a measly 5th-round pick. I know I was unhappy about it. I'm a huge fan of Gardner, but, in this game, I'm not rooting for him. I'm rooting for the Jags because I want him to win this football game. The Jags have not lost at home at Everbank Field since 2014 to the Colts, so hoping to keep that streak going here. And the Jags defense has been lights out the past couple games. They limited the Buffalo Bills to 20 points, which is impressive because, as I've said, the Bills are a great offense and we're scoring over 30 points the past 3 games. So very impressive for the Jaguars defense. But the Colts offense, they're still good. They have been averaging about 24 points a game. They have Jonathan Taylor coming back as well, so they're going to have a stud running back in there that can run the ball. And they've been, he's been really impressive throughout the years. This year's been unfortunate for him. He's been out with an injury, but, the Colts, they've been scoring, an average of 5 touchdown passes, or they have a total of 5 touchdown passes, 7 rushing touchdowns. And the Jags, they have to, shut their offense down in order to win this game. And, the Jags have only been scoring about 21 points a game. The offense has been fairly slow, so they're going to have to, keep their foot on the pedal and a foot on the gas, and if they want to come away with a win in this game. So let's talk about some of the keys to the game. We'll start off with offensively, establish the run. We got to get Etienne the ball. He had a hell of a game last week, two touchdowns, and in my opinion, got the game ball because he helped us come away with a win against Buffalo. So we got to utilize to get him against the Colts, soften up that Indy defense, open up the passing game with Trevor. Hopefully he goes play action. Hopefully the play calling allows him to go deep, go to weapons like Ridley, Zay Jones, Christian Kirk, etc., and work Ingram over the middle. That's going to be essential to coming away with a win in this game. Create those mismatches with the Indy secondary. Utilize Christian Kirk and Zay Jones to do that, and utilize Agnew as well. Everyone complains about him with the fumbles. I think he's going to clean it up, hopefully, but he is a weapon off the edge. Utilize the jet sweep. I know we used Ridley in some jet sweeps last week. Maybe we do that as well. Maybe we do it with Agnew. But, we have an X factor there on offense, so let's utilize him. Maybe he gets something going with special teams. Maybe takes one to the house with a punt return or a kick return. I think, he put us in really good field position in week 1, with that kickoff return. So maybe he does something similar. It would be nice to see. I think he's kind of gotten off to a little bit of a slow start this year. So hopefully Agnew, we see him taking it to the house. But offensive line needs to block better in this game. Has to get pushed up front. Is going to be going up against some really good defensive linemen for the Colts. DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart. Definitely talented. They're going to try to clog up the holes. So, we can't do anything with the running game. We're going to have to get pushed. So Fortner's going to have a good game. Brandon Sheriff's going to have a hell of a game too. Have to work together too, the guards and centers, to get push internally. Cam Robinson's got to block better. Has to block better in this game, has to do better in pass protection. He almost got Trevor Lawrence killed a couple times in that game against Buffalo, so he's got to do better in this game. Defensively, Mike Caldwell has to have a killer game plan again for this matchup. I think we're going to see a lot of different looks, 4-3, 3-4. We're going to see zone blitzes. I hope he sends pressure. I hope the defense can get in Gardner Minshew's face, who isn't really tall. So I think the thing for Jacksonville is to get their hands up in Gardner's face, make him make mistakes, make him throw into double coverage. He doesn't have a great arm, but he can extend plays. So it's going to be very important for Jacksonville and their edge rushers like Josh Allen and Trayvon Walker to have good outside contain. Be watching Minshew like a hawk because he can extend plays and really hurt you if you're not playing disciplined football. So Josh Allen and Walker got to have good games. Hopefully we can stop the run as well. If Jonathan Taylor gets going, this is going to be a long day for Jacksonville. So our interior linemen like Foley Fatukazi, Jeremiah Ledbetter, they have to have a good game. Clog up those holes, let our linebackers get free and make plays. We're going to have to do good in pass coverage too. Darius Williams, I think they're going to try to maybe target his side again, trying to take advantage of that height disadvantage with him being only 5'11", but he's going to have to create turnovers again. Going to have a really good game. Tyson Campbell's going to have a lights out game there and lock down Michael Pittman Jr. So with that, let's go into some key matchups here. I am going to start with Jacksonville. Well, I'm going to start with offense rather, and I'm going to start with Jacksonville wide receiver Calvin Ridley versus Indianapolis Colts corner Kenny Moore II. I think Ridley can win this matchup. It's going to be essential. Ace wide receiver for Jacksonville versus ace corner for Indy. I think Calvin Ridley has to win this matchup, and this will be essential for Jacksonville to win the passing game and battles in the secondary between our wide receivers and their corners. I'm going to go to, for the next matchup here, Jags left tackle Cam Robinson versus Indianapolis edge Kwity Paye. This is going to be a battle. Robinson has to have better pass protection in this game. He's going to have to work Kwity Paye to the outside, make him a non-factor, just, be able to pass protect and just minimize Kwity Paye because he is a disruptor. Kwity Paye will get in the backfield, will create turnovers, as well as DeForest Buckner. So, Cam's got to have a great game. Third matchup here offensively, Jags tight end Evan Ingram versus Indianapolis linebacker Shaquille Leonard. I think Ingram's got to own this and win this matchup in order for us to be successful. We have a great tight end. He can go over the middle, and he's got great hands. So Ingram's a disruptor. We have to utilize him in this game because he's just another weapon, right? So I think Ingram's got to have a great game as well for Jags to get out in front of the Colts and to run away with this game. Defensively, going to go with Jack's defensive end / edge rusher Josh Allen versus Indianapolis left tackle Bernhardt. I'm butchering his last Ramarin, I think. I'm butchering that last name, but yeah, Josh Allen's got to have another good game, get in the backfield, disrupt, get sack Minshew, and get hands in his face, create turnovers. Minshew tends to fumble, so Josh Allen knows this. We have a lot of film on Gardner Minshew, so he's got to get in the backfield and sack Minshew and create some turnovers. I think he did a pretty good job last week, even though he got called with that ridiculous roughing the passer against Buffalo's Josh Allen. But yeah, Josh Allen's got to have a lights out game. We got to do better with the pass rush. We got to get in the backfield. And hopefully, Dewan Smoot might be coming back as well for this game. So, maybe we get some help with the pass rush. All right, our next matchup defensively, Jags corner Tyson Campbell versus Indianapolis wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. This is one to look out for. Campbell's got to win this matchup because Pittman Jr. will hurt us deep. And I think Campbell won this matchup in week 1, but I think they're going to be battling it out again. Hopefully Tyson, can lock Michael Pittman Jr. up, maybe get an interception, maybe force some turnovers. But Campbell's been playing really well. So this is definitely going to a must-win matchup for Jacksonville defensively. Last matchup here is Jags linebacker Chad Muma, who we had on the show. Check that interview out. It's pretty awesome. Versus Indianapolis tight end Drew Ogletree. Muma's got to have a good game. He's got to lock him up, jam him up on the line, make him a non-factor. Can't let him get a free release off the line, get over the middle. So Chad Muma has to win this matchup. Hope he does. He had 2 good games in London. I thought he did real well in pass pro. The second game against Buffalo. So wishing Muma well. Hope he has a good game. And that is it for the key matchups. My score prediction for this game is 24-27 Jacksonville. I think we win by a field goal. I think this is going to be a tough game. 2 teams, again, very hungry to win that number 1 spot in the AFC South Division. They are tied right now, so they're going to battle it out. I hope it's a good game. You guys let me know what you think. Do you see the Jags winning this game? Let me know. Put your score prediction or your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy my work, make sure to hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done already. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. Helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy. Go Jags, and I'll see you next time. Duval! What's up, everybody? It's Andrew from the Jaguar Podcast. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as always. And remember, this is a podcast, so you can find this pretty much wherever you find podcasts. Subscribe to it. Go Jags, and I'll see you next time.